Hey, what's up, fishing friends? Hey, thanks for checking the channel out today. So I finally got a chance to get out here and do some fishing. So as you guys seen on my last video, I did a little kayak fishing review. I got a new kayak. If you guys haven't checked that one out, I'll leave a link in the description below. You guys go check that out. And I actually took the kayak out that same day, and it was my first time out. Actually, it was second time out. I'm sorry. The first time out I didn't do any recording, just wanted to get used to the kayak, and only caught one fish. Anyway, that day, that was the review of the kayak. I went out that day, went to another lake, and I actually did pretty well. And I recorded, I did some video, and I edited it. It was okay. It wasn't the greatest video, but it turned out pretty good. Well, I didn't upload it to my video file on the laptop because I was uploading the review on the video file. You can't do them both at the same time, at least not on my laptop. And sure enough, I accidentally erased all the clips off of the SD card. And once you erase off the clips, you can't upload off of the editing software. So I lost all of that, which really sucks. So fast forward today, my brother's actually in town from North Carolina. There he is back there, and haven't seen him in a long time. So he kind of shot over here and spending a couple days with me, and I said, man, let's go out fishing. So we're here at the at one of the creeks that's pretty nice, and I've had some decent luck here. Not a whole lot, but man, it's low. Like this is about 5 to 6 feet lower than what it normally is. So check it out. I mean, normally the water comes up right here where my foot is. You can see how low it is. It's still really nice and peaceful here. I mean, it's really it's a beautiful place. We're going to end up going further down. There's a couple other spots to fish down there, but I figured I'd go ahead and do a video. Hopefully we'll do something. He actually just caught a small, looks like a bluegill. So I want to try some different stuff. I want to go ahead and rig up one of my bigger rods, 6'6". It's actually it's a medium action, and yeah, I want to go ahead and put a little humdinger on it. I want to do weightless, let it float down to the bottom and see if there's anything on the bottom. So I already kind of threw out a rooster tail and didn't have any luck with that. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and get rigged up. I've already got the hook on it. I'm going to just throw the humdinger on. I think I want to do a 4-inch. I got a 3 and a 4-inch. I'm going to start off with a 4-inch and see what we can come up with. Well, we didn't have much luck fishing that creek. We caught a couple small little bluegill. A lot of small fish was around there. Yeah, it's weird, man. Sometimes I've done pretty good there, but not too often. So we had I was really trying to try to catch largemouth or something in there. I know they're in there. I've caught them before. We seen a gar, pretty decent gar, probably about 3 foot long, and he was just floating along the top of the water and just making his way upstream. So, you know, maybe that's why there wasn't a whole lot going on there. But anyway, we called it a day there, and you know, this is actually the next day. My brother went ahead and left early this morning, went out of town, or went back home. And I'm running over here to a little pond that I have been at before, and I've actually got a video out of when we did we called it the pond hopping day, or we did some pond hopping that day. And this was one of them that we went to. It's in the next subdivision over from ours, and it's just a small little pond. but it holds some fish. It's got, you know, some bluegill in it. I think there's even some catfish in it, and it's got some bass. So mostly catch bluegill only. My neighbor was here a couple weeks ago. He caught some bluegill, caught a couple big bluegill. So they're starting to grow in there. And he caught a pretty good largemouth bass, a real big one, and he put it back. So it's a very small pond though, man, very small. So I'm gonna go ahead and get geared up and walk over there. I just pulled up to it. It's actually right over there, and I'm gonna do some fishing, see if we can't get some fish on the hook. All right, I made it out here to the pond, man. Check this thing out. Check this pond out here. This is really kind of a nice place, man. This subdivision is really nice, really clean, and this is the city of Independence. So I'm not sure if they are taking care of this pond or if somebody else is, but it's really clean. There's no grass really growing in it, so they've got to be doing something to keep this grass out of here. We actually have a pond in our subdivision is twice the size of this one. It has fish in it. It has catfish, bluegill, largemouth, and it's overgrown with grass. And they'll send a crew out. Some company comes out and they'll scrape all the grass, and they pull it all out, but they do it like once a year, and it's overgrown right now. You can't even fish it. Oh, something just hit over there top water. Yeah, so it's really a shame. We've called them and talked to them about it. If they was to put some kind of chemical in there, I know there's some chemicals out that will keep that grass from growing, and it's not harmful to the fish and the wildlife. So yeah, I don't know, it kind of stinks. So we have to come over here and fish this one. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get rigged up here with the camera and get started doing some fishing. I got 4 rods set up here. I've got 2 ultralights for small fish. I've got a little swim bait on one. I've got a little jig head on another. Okay, we're gonna try this little ultralight. See if we can't get something in here. Something to bite. Let's see if I hopefully don't get hung up on a bunch of grass here. All right, we got one. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, got us a nice little bluegill here. Here we go. Nice little bluegill. So basically got my little ultralight, and you just got a little jig head. Very lightweight. I'm not sure what it is. Probably 1/16 ounce. This is just a cheap little ultralight rod that I picked up. I've had it forever. Basically, it's a 5'6", 2 to 8 pound line that you put on it. I think this is like probably 5, maybe a 4 or 5 pound line on it. It's perfect size. You can actually get these things with just a little bit of weight. It'll sling it out there pretty far. I use the rooster tails on this one too. Small little rooster tails work really good. Man, there's a lot of turtles out here. Look at that, there's another one. Oh, we got another one. Ooh, this one's a nice one here, ain't it? Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Nice, look at that. Oh wow, that's a nice one right there. Look at that. That's a nice one there. He was hungry, boy. He's trying to take that one down. There we go. He's good to go. All right, let's check the everything looks good. Let's get another one. If we can't get no big fish, we'll just get the small ones. They're definitely hanging out towards the bottom. Of course, it's not really that, this isn't really that deep. I think we got more deep holes over here. Just trying a couple different techniques, trying to swim it. Something keeps going after it. Small. Well, we're gonna try a little rooster tail. Little, I think this is 1/8 ounce. A little kind of a green orange color with a red hook, green feathers, if you want to call them feathers. So let's see what we can get. Watch me hook into some big largemouth on this little rod. Just heavy enough to sling out there. This is a pretty fast reel. For a little old reel, it's got some good action to it. It spins pretty fast. It's a 5:2 to 1 ratio. And I find myself reeling it just a little too fast just because it's a small reel. I keep forgetting it's got a nice, I keep getting some bites. Must be some small ones. They must be real small not to be hitting this little treble hook. I mean, I'm going pretty slow. Yeah, well, I'm gonna try another spot, man. It was getting a little bit hot and the action was really slowing down. I never did make it to the other side of the pond. It was getting hot, I was getting hungry, so I went ahead and took off, went and got me some lunch, got some water, and I'm actually back at another creek that I've been to, not this year, last year, early last year actually. I came here one time and I just went back there and walked, and it is overgrown. I mean, to tell you, the weeds and there's like bushes and all kinds of stuff growing up around there. There's one little spot to walk down by the creek, and the water's low. This is the same creek that we were at yesterday, and the water's real low. We're just further down, we're not in the same spot. So I'm gonna just use my two ultralights with the rooster tail on one and just a little jig head on the other, with a yellow color, and I'm gonna just toss it out there and see. You can actually see the water's low. It's super clear, you can see everything. I don't see anything out there. I don't know if there's anything's gonna be coming out from under the rocks or what. I just figured I'd give it a shot while I'm here, and we'll see what happens. All right, let's go check it out. I already seen turtles, man. Bunch of turtles. Turtles are everywhere. Yeah, look at this. I don't know if you guys go back and look at some of the other videos that I did last year. I was at the same spot. This is at a railroad track bridge, and this is where we had caught a ton of fish. They were all small, some of them were decent, and then we actually walked down probably about 100 yards down that way and was able to go down into the creek. There's a four-wheeler trail that crosses the creek down there and goes up to the other side, and we was able to get over there and do a lot of fishing. We caught a lot there too. But if you guys go back and look at the video, none of this was here. There was just, you know, a couple small saplings here and there. I don't know if they were keeping this mowed. I think they were. I think they were keeping this kind of cut back a little bit. But this, man, this is crazy. Like, you was able to get down here and fish this whole bank. Not so much this way. You know, this is definitely a lot larger, grown a lot more. But this here, forget it. It was nothing like this. And we used to go down here and actually fish right through here, and it is totally overgrown now. So the only thing to really do is to go down here and get inside the creek and just start walking the creek. And it's not that deep. This is usually a deep hole right here. It's really too deep to actually walk normally, but right now the water, just like yesterday when we was further down. Actually, we were further north on this same creek, and it was 5 to 6 feet lower than it normally rides. And same here. Usually the water comes up to these rocks right here, and honestly you could stand normally if I don't slip here and bust my butt. So normally you're right here is where we normally fish, and the water line is right here. Oh, here comes a train. I don't want to be under there when the train's coming by, because you get filthy dirty. There's all kinds of debris and stuff underneath the train tracks there, and it just rains down on you when the train is going by. As you can see, the water is super clear because it is a little bit low. It's normally not this clear, but we haven't had any rain, man. Like today, we had a little bit of rain today. Try to get down here without falling. We had a little bit of rain today, but not much. It's supposed to have been a lot. We're supposed to be getting some thunderstorms this afternoon. Let me adjust the camera here. Supposed to be getting some thunderstorms this afternoon, so that's why I figured I'd get out before the storms comes in. But you wouldn't know it. The skies are totally clear right now, but we'll see. But yeah, this is crazy. Like that whole area over there used to be able to fish right through there. Well, I'm not going to be able to now. If I would have known that, I'd have brought my trimmers and trimmed all that back. But it's not that deep here. I mean, not now. It's normally too deep. to even wade, but looks like it might be wadeable now. We get in there and actually wade, but I didn't really come prepared for that. So I'm just gonna kind of toss it out here a little bit and see what happens. Let's try the rooster tail first. I left all my gear in the car. The only thing I brought with me was needle nose. Oh yeah, something just came out and hit it. Oh, I see him. There's another one right there. He's chasing it. Oh yeah. Got him. Oh, he came off. There's another one going after it. So I might have to use my little all right, got him. Got this one. Little one, ain't he? Look how little. Ain't he cute? Look at that little thing. All right, got another one. They are aggressive. They must be hungry. Boy, there's a big one following him right there. Oh yeah, what is that? Look at this, got a big old mouth on him. Oh, you got it off. Oh, he's gone. Well, that's the way to do it. They are tough. He freaking went down there and hit that rock. Nope, didn't even phase him. He was gone. Wow, that's a nice sized fish right there. Just hit it. They're coming out of the rocks and everything. If I might get lucky and hook into a big one. I have a fight on my hands with this rod. They are going after it. Some of them just not hitting it. Oh no. Oh, good deal. Oh yeah, got him. Got him. Oh yes. Yep. It's a nice one. I mean, they're small, but boy, they put up a fight. They do put up a fight. Healthy. They are hungry though, ain't they? I'm trying not to reel too fast. Give him a chance to get it. Look at that. As soon as it hit the water, soon as it hit the water. Wow, he's putting up a fight. What we have here. Would you look at that? That's a nice healthy fish right there. Healthy. I know you're trying to get off. Just give me a chance. I'm trying to see what that is. Kind of long for a bluegill. I think that's a bass. I believe that's a largemouth bass right there. I might be wrong though. Might be wrong. Alright, I'm gonna switch it up. Switch it up, man. I got the little jig head on it with a little yellow plastic. These actually are already rigged up with the hook and everything. I went with the yellow one just because the water's so clear. It's a little bit heavy. But I can slow down the presentation here a little bit. Let's see if they like it. We got some current flowing, that's for sure. Oh, we got one. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Oh yeah. Look at that one. That's a healthy one right there. That is a healthy one. Well, he got off, fell in the water. Oh, we got one. Oh, that's a nice one there, ain't it? What we got? Oh wow, that's a nice one right there. Man, nice one. Yes, that is a nice one right there. He's heavy. Look at that. That's a healthy fish right there. Oh, We got one on it. I didn't know if there was one on it or not. He was swimming towards me, I guess. Wow, that's a healthy one. I don't know if that thing's full of eggs or what. Look at the belly on that thing. Nice healthy fish. They are definitely hanging out over them rocks over there on the other side, but big boys need to come out and grab it. There we go. Got one now. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Oh yeah, he's putting up a fight here. There's another nice one. Tell you what, they're strong. They're healthy. For not being all that big, they are healthy. Look at the stripes on that. Well, we got the rooster tail back, and I'm going to try throwing it over here on this side now. I can get a little bit further over there with this thing. It's got a little more weight to it because I'm kind of going against the wind. Let's see if we can hook into something over there. The only problem is the blades don't spin as good going with the current unless I really crank on it fast, and that can kind of hurt you too. It definitely has slowed down every time I've ever came out here. You catch the heck out of them, and once you start getting them all, especially the bigger ones, the more aggressive ones, they just I guess you fish them out. That's pretty much it. So the only ones that's really hitting are the small ones, and they're not really even getting the hook. So I'm going to just make a couple more casts. I'm going to come out this way, see if there's anything out here. And call it a day. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. So it was pretty fun. You know, wasn't as exciting as I would like it to be, but at least I got out here and got some fishing done. You know, yesterday, of course, you know, we had my brother with me. We fished this same creek north of here, actually only about probably half a mile, really, as the crow flies, at least. As you can tell, I'm right by the highway here. You know, and wasn't really that whole area I've fished before, and it just, you just don't know. You know, you're either going to have a good day or you're not going to have a good day. So you know, obviously it wasn't very good, so we went ahead, we cut out early, and we was getting hungry, and so we just cut out early, and I just, you know, I didn't finish the video. I figured, you know what, I'm gonna come out today. Went to the pond, to the subdivision, you know, beside us, another subdivision beside us, and as you can see, it's, you know, I caught a couple, but didn't really do so well there. And I just kind of knew coming here I would catch fish, you know. First time I've been here this year. I can't believe how grown up it is, but you know, it still did, you know, still did pretty well. I mean, I remember last year and the year before I came here, a few times before I even started videoing, before I made a YouTube channel for fishing. And man, you just catch the heck out of them. I mean, it was just unbelievable, the amount of fish. A lot of them were small, but just a lot of them. Now I could have rigged up with a real tiny hook and a little artificial bait, and I could have caught almost every one of them little fish that were going after the rooster tail or the jig head. But I didn't really want to. I didn't want to catch the little ones like that. So it did pretty good. It had a pretty decent day. I mean, some of them fish were pretty healthy for the size that they were. So and they put up a good fight. But after a while, once you catch so many of them, you've done caught them all. Like, you're done. They're not coming back after that bait again. So now I could have went down about 100 yards and got into another part of the creek, and oh, here comes the train again. And they're loaded down there too. But you know what, I'm tired. It's getting late. I'm gonna head to the house. I want to go ahead and end this video before this train comes so you can hear me. I do appreciate you guys checking me out. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. And here comes the train. I bet he's on the other track. No, he's on the same track. Same track. All right, so yeah, I appreciate it. You guys like the videos, share, leave some comments. I'm really hoping the next video I'll be out on the kayak doing some fishing. The reason I wasn't able to get it out is because I sold my truck that I was using and I bought another truck. The other truck's a lot nicer of a truck, and the paint was really nice on it, but the hood was faded and the top is faded, and I'm getting the hood and the top painted. I've actually been sanding the hood myself. I'm going to get all the body work done on it, basically just sanding it down, primering it, and then I want to get it painted. And that's why I'm not able to take the truck out right now. So hopefully it'll be done this week coming up, and then next week I can take the kayak out. I'm dying to get back on that kayak again, especially get some fishing videos out on that kayak, since I messed up the last one that I went out on, which was actually a pretty decent video. I caught some big bass on that thing. So all right, I appreciate it. I went on long enough. You guys have a good one. We'll catch you on the next video.